Early support group that we've run this morning is for children 2 to 4 years. So there's a process for them to come into the session that is newly set up in September. So it's for children that have got an identified support need, potentially some social communication need, or some very low level speech and language needs that we want to investigate and observe the children a little bit more to find out some information. For children that have been for their 2-year developmental review, they have had a low score on their developmental review and maybe a low score on their speech and language assessment at the same time. They are then referred into a triage, which is run by the speech and language team and a health. If they feel they need more observations and it needs to be looked at that little bit further, they will send them into the early support group to be with one of us across the city.
At the start of a session, we always do a bit of a welcome and an introduction. And kind of let families know what we're going to do in the session to kind of put them at ease and let them know what's happening. We always share some top tips, and they're based around communication and interaction. So things like doing face-to-face activities with your child and following your child's lead, for example. So that's the start of the session. Then we have lots of free play activities to encourage them to join in those. And to promote those interactions, so to give them a chance to actually practice what we're talking about, and we go around and have a chat with them and support them with that. So that's kind of the start of the session, and then toward the end we will use some of the visual tools that we explain to them that can help to support our children, and we finish off with an interactive activity, something like bubbles, for example, and then we'll do some singing at the end to end the session, and then the children all know what's happening and what to expect.
Like we've seen in today's session, we have the professionals come in and see them as well. So speech and language, for the children that have been through that triage process, they come in and do that further assessment with us as well. So they ask us about the observations we've made with the children, and they then have the conversation again with the parent and do more observations to support that further progress.
When the families finish the sessions, each one is individual, they've each come for their own reasons, but we hope that they'll go away taking some new skills away, understanding the child's needs a bit more, and that they're able to go on and move on to some new things. We also signpost them to other things within the family hubs, and we want them to know that the family hubs are always here for them, and that we can support them in any way we can.